Hi, everybody. Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is, ghoulish. What does this adjective ghoulish mean? Well, it's one of our spooky words for this month, October, going into Halloween and Dia de los Muertes. If you are ghoulish, you are a person who really enjoys the macabre, the creepy stuff, things that are like about decay and morbidity. You're the kind of person who will stop at a car accident because you love to see dead bodies bleeding out. And that's not surprising because the word it comes from the word ghoul. Now, a ghoul is literally a demon that eats dead bodies. Don't confuse it with a ghost or a vampire or anything else. A ghoul eats dead bodies. Now, where does that come from? It comes from Arabic, and we're talking a long, long way back. This is pre-Islamic folkloric Arabic. This creature, the ghoul. It doesn't ghoulish as an adjective comes into English in 1831 in a review of a Gothic novel or some Gothic literature describing somebody as having a ghoulish interest in things that are macabre and creepy. Okay, so from the time that it comes into English in 1831 all the way through until now, we have really been in a Gothic period. We start out with the novel Vatek in 1796, I think it is, all the way until today. We are still in a very Gothic period. When you go to the movies, there are a lot of movies that are macabre and creepy and based on things like, The Walking Dead, etc. So, how do we use this word ghoulish today? Oh, I think it's pretty easy. How about this? Recently, there was a very famous killing. It was on all of the media, including on the online. And this individual was murdered by being shot through the neck, and they showed it, the media did, again and again and again and again, which really appealed to ghoulish individuals who like to look at that stuff. Okay, there's one. Or how about this? If you have the great good fortune to go visit the city of Venice, Italy, which is fabulous, go to the Doge's palace. The Doge was the person who actually governed the city of Venice in the 16th, 17th century. Okay, now in the Doge's palace, it is filled with very ghoulish torture equipment. It will really creep you out. You gotta go see it. And finally, my personal one. Uh, a couple years ago, I was in South America. I went to a church that had an ossuary and a charnel house, which means they had dead bodies, which they put in lye and then just got the bones and made big decorative things out of the bones. It was incredibly ghoulish. I could not get the smell of lye off my shoes. I had to throw them away, completely creeped out. Okay, that's ghoulish. Use it in the comments below. It's a great word. Go ahead, call somebody a ghoulish. I want to know who it is. Okay, and I will see you later. Remember, if we're going to buy books, we should buy from independent booksellers and not the big boys. And today, let me show you what I got. First of all, here's Vatek. This is the book that introduced the word ghoul into English, and I got this a long time ago at one of the big boys. But after that, I got this one, The Arabian Nights, which is where we meet ghouls and genies and all kinds of very interesting, what, people, creatures, beings for the first time. Or one of my favorite books in the whole world, I used to teach this book, Dracula. And if you're kind of an academic or you're interested in what goes on behind the scenes with this book, Dracula, get the Norton edition because, right, this part's the book, this part's everything about that book and the people who wrote it and what happened. Okay, So remember, if you're going to buy books, independent booksellers, go to the link below or above at bookshop.org/shop/word of the day. And I'll see you later.